All right, so in today's video, I'm going to show you parameter expansion with variables. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do a little bit of bash. I'll be coming with lots of different videos for you, tutorials to show you how to do a lot of stuff. Okay, so let's start with first name. Okay, I'm going to put a first name here called Terrence, and last name, we'll say Bailey. Okay, so we just assigned a first name to Terrence, a last name to Bailey, and we can echo each one of these values by just putting a dollar sign in front and then addressing the variable name. See Terrence, and then I can echo first name and last name. I can even get creative with it. Let's say I want to just say last name, first name. Either way, it works. You can even say last name, first name, first name. Now, there's no reason for you to do that, but you can do it, okay? So we have first name and last name, and basically I wanted to just show you there how we assign values to a variable. And if you have taken programming courses, you'll find it's very similar. The only difference is, keep in mind, when you're working with bash, you cannot have a space between the equals and the first value that you assign. It will give you an error message. So now we're going to type full name, and let's just leave the full name as it is. Let's say Terrence Bailey. Okay, and it says not found. Interesting. But notice how it says Bailey not found. It didn't say Terrence was not found. Well, that's because not only can you not have spaces before the equal, you can't have a space in between the values unless you enclose the values in parentheses. So if I do this and say equal, let's do the single quote, Terrence Bailey, and let's see if that works. Okay, that appears to work. Now let's print this out as the variable. And Terrence Bailey, it prints out just like we wanted. Now, if you notice, I used a single quote. I wonder if I use the double quote, will it do the same thing? So let's try it. Okay, didn't create any errors, and we just address the variable, excuse me, and it works. Okay, so I can conclude from there that both of these, the double quote and the single quote, work just the same. Wrong. So let's say if I wanted to type a first name and I wanted to type, let's say we wanted to type Terrence's sister, Cynthia Bailey. Okay. So let's type in Cynthia here, right? And let's start with the single quote. We're going to type Cynthia. And we want to do the last name. So there's no need to type the last name over. Let's just get creative and just type it like this. Okay. Cynthia Bailey. Okay, it appears to have worked. Now let's call the variable. Bam. Uh-oh. It says Cynthia $ last name. Why is that? This is because this is the difference between the single quote and the double quote. The single quote will print everything exactly as it is on the screen. No matter what it is, it's going to print it just the way it is. So it's not going to look at the last name variable assignment and go and find out what was assigned to this variable. But let's see if the double quote will get Cynthia in here. Okay, so let's say last name, double quote. We have that there. Cool. Now let's put Cynthia. Let's see, variable. That worked. Cynthia Bailey. So that's the difference between the double quote and the single quote. So this is a nice, sweet, short video on variables. It's a part of parameter expansion. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, He Loves Data. Also, check out my website, He Loves Data, all together, no spaces, no dashes, helovesdata.com. And let me know what kind of videos you want to hear, what kind of tutorials you want to see. If you want to see some different content or hear about some different things, then just, drop me a line on my website. All right. You can send me a message off of my website. Okay. Till next time. Peace.